Hi you guys, it is No Makeup Shannon. I'm back again with another Bad Girls Club season 17 review, and I'm just gonna start off by saying, like, I'm disappointed. As I told y'all in my last review, I'm Jamaican, and at this point I feel like Kiana is embarrassing all Jamaicans. Like, I just don't understand her method. Her vibe, like, is so wrong. But we're gonna get into that later, y'all. Let's just start off with the beginning of the episode, and then we'll go to her because she's really starting to get on my nerves. And it's a couple of other people I'm just kind of like in this episode, but we're gonna see, y'all. So first of all, y'all, this episode is called See You Later Instigator, which I feel like is dedicated to Sayora, but I'm starting to feel like it's also dedicated to Kiana. And as y'all know, she was kind of sort of being an instigator. Y'all, I just don't get her. Like, I really don't understand. Okay, y'all, so first we're gonna talk about Suzanne. Now, as we know, in the last episode she said, oh, you know, Sayora is fake. Well, she didn't really say that in the last episode, but we all know Sayora is kind of fake. But the thing with Suzanne that she fails to realize is that you don't know Sayora. So for you to go out and tell her your business and trust her with it, that is your fault. So I'm just like, why is she so mad? Why is, you know, like, I just don't get it. Like, I can understand why she's mad, but the logic behind why she's mad is dumb, because everybody knows you don't trust people you just met. That's a lot of the issues with a lot of bad girls today. They trust people they just met, and I'm just like, y'all are so dumb. So she says, oh, I'll never trust Sayora ever again. Like, okay, you shouldn't have trusted her in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And then, y'all, the next episode shows or not the episode, but the next scene shows that Shayla and Sayora is holding hands. She's talking about how she feels bad for Sayora. For one, okay, I understand that nobody has loyalty to each other, but I think it is a little bit weird, and I get where the other girls were coming from, but that's her business. If she chooses to do that, then she chooses to do it. Like, why is it some of everybody's business? Like, I just don't get it. Kiana thought it was so fake. Seven thought it was fake. Suzanne thought it was. I thought it was. I don't want to say it's fake. I just want to say it was a little bit weird. Like, and Seven, she's starting to notice that Kiana is kind of a problem, which I can see where she's coming from, because as I told y'all, she's embarrassing my country. I feel like she is, because, like, the way she's acting, she cannot possibly be from Jamaica. Like, maybe her family might be from there, but I don't think she is from there, because, like, she's just embarrassing Jamaicans. Like, why are you acting like that? She's so sloppy, and, like, I just don't, y'all, I just have, like, a bad vibe, and I just don't like it. And then Kiana talks to Shayla about the whole situation and about how she felt, and Shayla's just basically saying, like, I'm who I am. I don't have any friends here. I do what I want to do, which I can understand. But the thing about this situation is she grabbed, what's her name? Kiana. She grabbed Kiana's wrist, trying to basically talk to her. She didn't grab it like this. She literally just grabbed it so calmly, and Kiana got, like, defensive. I'm like, why is she getting defensive over that situation? Like, y'all, I just don't understand her. Like she said, she wanted to start drama, and she's doing that successfully, but she's making herself look dumb. Like, I just don't understand it. What else? And then Seven, y'all. Let's talk about Seven, because I feel like I'm getting a bad vibe from her. Like, even though she's one of the quiet girls and she's cool and stuff like that, I'm getting a little bit of a bad vibe from her. Because at one point she said, oh, I don't know what it is about big girls, but they always hate me. And I'm just like, okay. Like, I just felt like it was kind of, I don't know, I didn't like what she said. Like, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I just didn't like it. The statement was kind of like disrespectful. I feel like I'm not a big girl, but I just honestly, I felt like it was just a wrong statement. Like, y'all, maybe it's me, but I just didn't really like the way she said it. It was just irritating. And then 7, basically she's starting to notice that Kiana is fake, but I'm noticing that 7 likes to like throw shade and stuff. So I feel like we kind of have to watch her too, but I don't know why. Maybe we'll see somewhere down the line later in the episodes why we gotta watch her, but we have to watch her. So in the next scene, the girls are going to the Bad Girls Club photo shoot, which they took a picture of the East Side girls and then they took a picture of the West Side girls. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was nice. I mean, it was all right. It was kind of awkward because the producer kept saying to Kiara, like, oh, smile, do this, and it was just irritating to me. Like, I don't know why it irritated me, but I just feel like if that's the way she take a picture, that's the way she take a picture. Stop trying to have her change to your standard. I'm one of those people where it's just like, if that's who she is and if that's how they are, then let them be. Stop trying to have them change who they are for a certain situation. And then, what's her name? This girl, like, for one, y'all, I think Francesca, whatever her name is, I honestly feel like she's a little bit boring. She reminds me of, what's her name? Kaylee from last season. She's just, no, she reminds me of, dang, I forgot that girl name. But last season, BGC 16, the boringest Adrian, that's her name, Adrian. She reminds me of Adrian, the quiet, positive version of Adrian, but it's just like she's, as of right now, she's kind of boring to me. But Fran, I think she said something to Kiara. Well, she said it in the confessionals, of course. She said, oh, I think Kiana finds any and everything to complain about, and I didn't really get why she was so mad about what the producer said. I'm not really feeling her, y'all, to be really honest with you. Suzanne tells them, okay, oh yeah, this is the part, y'all. So basically, they're in the car talking about eating and stuff like that, and Suzanne was just like, can y'all stop talking about eating vagina, blah blah blah. And I didn't understand why that bothered her, to be honest. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. Some stuff is kind of weird to people, but my thing is, Suzanne, I personally don't feel like you are in the place to tell people when they need to stop talking about something, because for one, even though I have up 2 fingers, for one, my nose itches so bad. But for one, I just feel like, Suzanne, based on the fact that you told us that you did this and that to your husband, and you don't have the place to judge or tell somebody to stop talking, because based on your situation, you shouldn't have anything to say. Like, I'm not trying to be bold to her, but it just is what it is. And then, y'all, they get back into the house, and Kiana, or what's her name? Yeah, Kiana basically is talking about it, and she's getting rowdy. I don't understand why Kiana's getting rowdy, but it was just weird to me. Like, to be honest with y'all, like, the girls are getting on my nerves already. Hold on, y'all. It's so hot in my room, I have to turn my heater off, because, hold on. Y'all, it was so hot. Sorry. But yeah, so they start arguing and fighting and stuff, like, I mean, not fighting, but they was about to fight. Kiana was getting really mad. At one point, y'all, she started crying. Like, I just didn't understand why she was crying. I was just so confused. And at one point, she ran up on Susan and she thought Susan was probably gonna move and try to, like, defend the situation, but that didn't happen. at this point, I'm not feeling her at all. So Kiara tells Kiana the truth, like, you know, you kind of do too much, you get defensive, which I'm happy. I honestly, like, from the reviews, they made Kiara look really bad. They made her look like the instigator and the one who was causing the problems. But as of right now, I'm starting to like her because she seems like one of the realest ones, like the person that will really, you know, tell you how they feel. And Suzanne confronts Sayora, basically saying she's the fakest one and blah blah blah, because I guess when she was arguing with Kiana, she expected somebody to defend her. Like, I don't understand why she expected somebody to defend her. Like, that was your argument. Even though I understand, I feel like everybody at this point is just kind of snapping on Sayora for the fun of it. Because, yes, I understand that she kind of did backstab Susan in a way. But then again, you're in the Bad Girls Clubhouse. There are no friends in the Bad Girls Clubhouse. You have to just watch your own back and be careful. So, Kiana basically defends Sayora, and this is what really have me heated, y'all. Just the fact that she said to what's her name, the Shayla, in the beginning of the episode, like, oh, that's so weird for you to be holding her hand, blah 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 blah. But she tells Sayora that she can sleep in her bed if she wants to. Like, how is that any different? You know, like, it was just like, what is going on? Like, that's why I thought she was embarrassing Jamaicans, because, like, y'all, she just get on my nerves. So, y'all, Kiara starts to basically notice Kiana and her ways and how she is and how fake she is. And I'm glad she is, because I honestly feel like Kiana needs to be watched. I just feel like she's so fake, and I don't understand how you tell this girl she could sleep in your bed, and the whole time while she was in the bed, Seven and Kiara was just looking like, okay, like, how was that any different from what you did earlier when Shayla was holding her hand? Like, I didn't get it. So the girls basically go shopping in the next scene, and they went to like a strip store. I thought it was so different because it was inside of an alley, which is really cool to me because I've never actually been to a strip, or what do you call it, an alley store. So it was really nice to me. Kiana says she only wants to be friends with Sayora. Friend because, oh yeah, this is the part, y'all. So Kiana basically says she only wants to be friends with Sayora and Francesca. I was gonna call her Frances, but yeah, she wants to be friends with them because they're cute. And I didn't understand what that meant. Like, what are you trying to say about Kiara, which was your friend, like supposedly your friend? And then the next thing we have, Kiara said she was basically talking about how she was poor and how the stuff in BGC is kind of like not really shocking to her, but it's kind of like, wow, I'm living this life now, because I guess Bad Girls Club really take care of them, which I think is like really good for some of the girls. And I'm surprised, well, no, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm surprised that Susan said she was a stripper, but I'm really not, to be honest. Yeah, in the next scene, this is what happened, and I thought it was nasty. So Kiana basically supposedly wipes her vagina on the bed that Susan sleeps on, when really, y'all, that's not really what happened. Well, of course we know that she did that just because she wanted to like start stuff, but I just don't understand her logic behind stuff. Like, why would you pretend to do something just to get beat up? Like, I feel like people are testing Susan, but y'all, long story short, I'm not gonna say Susan beat her up or she beat Susan up, but basically we can all see that Susan is not the one that you want to play with, because Susan dropped her so fast it wasn't even funny. Like, I just thought it was kind of like, dang, it was kind of sad, y'all. But y'all, that is really it for this review. It wasn't really a long review, but I don't know, a lot of good stuff to me didn't happen in this episode, and I'm just hoping that it's not going to be a repeat of BGC 16, because at this point I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm kind of getting bored, and this is only the second episode. So we'll see y'all, but this is the end of this review. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later in my next review, which will be next Wednesday. I'm starting to do my reviews on Wednesdays because it is a lot easier for me, being said that I'm in school and stuff like that. So I will see you guys later in my next review next Wednesday.